Good morning, Bhargav. It's Wednesday, the 8th of March. Here's the heads up brief for today. In the Southeast Asia production, we covered 19 issues. North Asia, we covered 6, and for the Australasian and Pacific Islands, we covered 7. South Asia, we covered 17 issues, plus the major issues in the Europe, Middle East, and Africa regions.
Hello there. Those seem like a lot of issues. Which are the major ones you're looking at today?
Right, Bhargav. So in Indonesia, this one's quite interesting. The head of the National Narcotics Agency, he's accused politicians of narco politics. Um, this comes as several police officers last year were implicated in drug trafficking or other narco activities.
All right.
Moving over to Malaysia, the Anti-Corruption Commission said that it has recovered 70% of the money and assets embezzled by the state-owned investment fund, the One Malaysia Development Berhad. It's said it's recovered 70%, but this remains unverified independently at this point.
All right. It's interesting that the anti-corruption is going on an overdrive. It'll be also interesting to compare these agencies across the borders, especially Indonesia. That's interesting, though.
Right. Moving over to the Philippines, the National Police and the Armed Forces of the Philippines said that they will conduct joint operations to dismantle private armed groups in the country. This comes after some armed perpetrators shot the governor of Negros Oriental over on the weekend. Shot and killed him and killed 5 other people.
Okay, that's horrific, but I guess we'll have to keep a close eye on such issues.
Right. Moving over to South Asia, Bhargav, the counterterrorism department has arrested 11 terrorists in Karachi. Now, it has not said which groups they belong to, but the Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan operates there, political troops operate there, and even Islamic State linked groups operate there.
Okay. So the overall risk paradigm, especially when you include these terror groups, it looks very precarious. And faster the establishment takes control of things, better it is. I mean, currently the situation looks quite bleak, as both the civilian and the military administration can't see eye to eye. With so many groups uh, acting in so many different parts of the country, it's high time that something is done at a national scale rather than piecemeal at a provincial level.
Yeah, you're right. But the national response has been quite messy, so it remains to be seen how they'll deal with this, especially given all the political volatility in Pakistan at the moment.
Yes.
Right. Moving over to India, Bhargav. Yesterday, police arrested a man suspected of creating fake videos. This is in relation to the Bihari migrant worker controversy in South India, where there's been videos of Bihari migrant workers being attacked due to their ethnicity and language. This has been termed as a hoax, but it is being politicized on many sides at the moment.
Yeah, so this is a major issue, especially with spread of social media and access to mobile internet. People get access to such fake videos very easily, and not many people understand the difference between a fake video and a real one, and that kind of causes chaos at the ground level, unpolitically, of course. But we'll have to see through the noise and see the reality. It is true that the perception is southern states, especially with strong ethno-linguistic identities, such as Tamil Nadu, for example, there's a perception outside those states that they're intolerant towards those who do not speak these regional languages, in this case Tamil. But in reality, when we look through all the noise, uh, nothing can be farther than the truth, because communities are well integrated in Tamil Nadu. There's a large Marathi community, there's a Marwari community from the North India. So you do not see such controversial views coming from them. Rather, all such things happen at a political level, and political parties or even candidates uh, tend to tend to gain public mileage, or rather publicity, in short. So businesses need to be aware of this and not fall for such fake news going around in the media. And it's been debunked quite openly. So we'll have to keep an eye if it actually leads to any violence on the streets.
Yeah, I mean, those are interesting points you brought up, Bhargav, because there are some more conservative Tamil groups that are protesting now against perceptions that North Indians are taking local jobs away.
Yes, they'll always be there. They'll always keep shouting. But what actually matters is it's an industrious trade
Yep.
with many major multinationals setting up shop with lots of uh, many workers from different parts of the state. Yes, politically speaking, Tamil political parties can create nuisance. That is very much true, and they can create nuisance at the street level.
Right, right. Thanks, Bhargav, for that insight. Moving over to Bangladesh, at least 17 people were killed and more than 140 people were injured after an explosion in a building in Gulistan and Dhaka. Now this is another massive similar incident, and the Rapid Action Battalion chief has said that the agency is concerned and will investigate whether these have been acts of sabotage.
Yes, so our managing director Paul has evaluated and met people from RAB Battalion, and he rates the agency pretty high in terms of professionalism and focus on their primary mandate. So I hope they bring the entire situation under control.
Right. Lastly, Bhargav, in the Europe, Middle East, and Africa regions, well, in hundreds of protesters gathered in the capital of Georgia yesterday. This was to protest against the Foreign Agents Bill. The bill was introduced by the ruling Georgian Dream Party, which leans towards Russia. It requires businesses who receive 20% of funding from overseas to register as foreign agents.
So this is interesting. Georgia was a flashpoint for NATO versus Russia drama with an 8-day war of sorts. So, with new political developments domestically in Georgia, we'll have to look out if this will become one more flashpoint with all the drama happening in Ukraine and in the Baltics.
All right. Yeah. We'll keep an eye out on this, Bhargav. Thanks. That's a brief for today. Anything else from you?
Nothing else there. That was a great brief. Thank you.
Thanks, Bhargav.